Right. She just looks at you and says, "Did they have to bring you back from there? Could they have just left you in the dark place? I would have appreciated that."
Well, sometimes you just gotta appreciate what you got. And, I'm here helping you, so appreciate that.
She just kind of sighs to herself and says, "Of all the times to not have blindness and deafness prepared."
Oh, well, I could probably help you with that, but I don't want
No,
to.
no, 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 I don't want you working whatever sort of magic you reptilian fucks do. I'm just gonna go to the fucking galley. She just kind of strides away after a big huff.
Alright, have fun. I'll be here, rowing the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merry, merrily. Life is but a dream.
Roll me a performance check to determine how well this goes with the crew.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh boy.
Yes, I love Telly so much. Hold on. That is you said performance?
Yep.
16 plus 8, so 14. Alright, sorry.
24.
24.
Yep, that definitely is going over well overall with the crew, and it does seem to have the effect of having them row harder. They are better pleased and better able to work. Some of the other crew, not just the rowers as well, since you rolled particularly high, but all those soldiers in the purple garb, even they just don't seem to be particularly impressed, even with a roll that high.
Okay,
Some people just, you can't please everybody.
That's fine. I just want to clarify, the sigil that she had, that's the same one that Albrecht has?
Yep. Albrecht, Sister Martha, and Celia all have it as well.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm for myself.
Yep.
Cool.
They're all part of the same paladin, well, same holy order and same nation. Now then, as that's going on, Rem, you're just staring over the edge of the boat, contemplating jumping in.
Let's roll, because after everything I witnessed last session, do I want to kill myself?
Oof.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I jump in.
Oh shit! And each starts blaring a foghorn. Man, woman, changeling overboard! Hugo just takes off his hat and tosses his powder horn to the ground. She's just gone.
That's as far as I can go.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Hugo just does the swan dive to get in.
You mean a Kenku dive, right?
Sure.
dive.
He said what he said.
So he's not gone.
He's just like, you heard me.
Well,
Ram, you have years of your life to live.
Do
And
I?
I really, really, really could use all the protection in these mountains.
That's all I do. Is just protect and hurt people.
But you hurt and attack bad people, too. You make things safer for those who cannot fight like that. He's grabbed on a loose rope of rigging, and he is also using that like a lifeline and has grabbed you as well. Not like a forceful grab, but just kind of like a gentle thing to just make sure that you're staying with the ship.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't necessarily be like floating away as much because you're going downstream with the boat.
row your boat.
I just immediately gone.
The real reason Rem jumped off.
You're a river person now.
Yeah, I'm part of the river band.
And then, so Sister Martha's on the upper deck. She's just like, "Where's the fucking turtle when we need him?"
Row your boat gently down the stream.
And then Martha just starts contemplating jumping over the edge too.
Do it.
But Rem, you do see her poke her head out over the side.
I'm glad my character that's supposed to make everyone happy is constantly making people contemplate their death.
It's a polarizing.
To be honest, it wasn't your character that made me jump into the water.
Yeah,
I know.
It had nothing to do with your singing.
I know. I know.
Definitely.
Martha, on the other hand,
It's just funnier that way.
yes,
Oh, so you said Martha's looking over?
yeah, and both of you do see each other.
I just turn the other way. I can't look at Martha in the eyes at the moment.
She climbs off, goes over to the helm, and steadies the ship.
The rest of us heard this, right?
You have heard a splat. You heard one splash that was
I'm-
approximately
I'm-
REM-sized, and then you heard a Kenku-sized splash.
So specifically, you heard a REM splash?
Man,
Oh,
I hate it when I
rapid-
wake up in my dreams and I was in my REM splash.
No,
Exactly what I was thinking, Isaac.
Oh my.
that hurt my throat, buddy.
Okay,
That's
that's
what
gonna
you
be
said.
my best joke of the week, so it's just downhill from here.
Yeah.
You've done it. You've done it now.
Yeah, did yourself.
Come on, Rem. Just come onto the ship and we can talk about this. You are right to feel guilty about people you've hurt. But the fact that you feel guilt means that you are not a bad person.
You know, for a bird that only imitates what he's heard, you share a lot of wisdom.
I've known wise people.
And I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, I'm glad I met you. You're a dear friend to me.
Same, bro. You follow-
Yeah, like I'm just coughing up water from that.
Yeah, good. That's the closest phrase he has to imitate. So do you follow him on board?
Yeah.
Cool.
When
Alright.
hold on, let me see if I can find it. No, we'll continue.
Alright.
I'll post it.
So while this is happening, what's everybody else doing? Flaxanax, Bosk, Holbrook, Shiva,
She was gonna make her way towards the their kitchen.
the galley.
I'm still hanging out with Celia over here.
Trying to clear my mind with some incense and dank herb.
Naturally.
The dankest of
I
her.
want to forget everything that just happened.
Yeah, because you're never involved being out in the middle of the water, and here you are.
Oh
I
man,
mean, you're not in open ocean anymore, but
this is the closest way that Rem felt about when you said, "Same, bro."
Oh, Jesus Christ!
so Shiva goes down to the galley. So you two come across the same mage-looking woman that Telly was speaking to. As soon as you walk in, she just immediately goes to the other table that you're not sitting at. Well, that you sit down at a table and she goes into a different one.
She was gonna go right next to her.
All right, and then she immediately just gets up and goes over here. Do you keep following her?
Nah, I was like, hello?
What do
Yeah,
you
that's not
want?
it. Shiva, there she is. Do you have an empty barrel I can have?
You know what? I absolutely do have an empty barrel. I would very much like to put you into this empty barrel. She just grabs you by the neck and just tosses you into a barrel. And then she closes the lid. And then you just start feeling her go upstairs, up deck. Hey, Captain Hugo, I have some garbage to throw off the side of the ship.
Oh no!
Oh, sure! If you want, I have the garbage disposal. It's foot operated, so it's a bit tricky, but if you kick hard enough, we'll definitely obliterate it.
Oh my god.
Did somebody say obliterate?
Exodia!
Exodia!
Albert comes over to the barrel with his camera. Did somebody say obliterate?
Help me!
What the? What's that?
It's garbage.
I got beer.
I open up the barrel. What do I see?
It's multiplying.
You just see a fucking kobold. This same kobold that saved your life last session.
I slowly close the top of the barrel and I look at the. Is this a woman or a dude?
The mage. It's a woman. You can roll
Okay, I look at
history if you know her about her specifically.
Okay, give me a minute to pull up.
Put her in the barrel instead.
History +1. I got 12.
12. So you do partially recognize her because She does seem to have a rank similar to Celia or what Marcello had, but just in the division of wizards in the order. So you know that her name is Magistra Ronalda, a very prominent wizard in the Holy Order.
So
And
she
as you can tell, she's very dedicated to Resolgrin values.
Why can't she
Towards
cast
others.
Fireball?
so technically she outranks me, right?
Yes, but
Fuck.
not Celia.
Okay.
But to answer your question, Ben, if she were to cast Fireball, she'd ignite the entire ship and kill everyone aboard.
Oh shit. Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Aaron, it looks like you have someone to look up to.
I waved over
Wow.
to Celia to come over.
Amazing.
Yes, Albrecht, what is it?
Look in this barrel.
looks
Right
good.
before she, before she opens the barrel, she was gonna cast invisibility.
What?
Make things more difficult for yourself. I love it. You get inspiration for that.
Ooh, that's my third one. Let's go.
Cecilia looks at it just like, Albrecht, there's nothing in here.
Albert takes just the hilt of his hammer and he smacks down, hoping to hit Shiva's head. And as he's smacking down, he says, "That stupid kobold is in here. I don't know how she wound up here, but she's in this barrel."
And then Ronaldo just says, like I said, I have garbage. Hugo's just starting to waddle over here.
I am the magical barrel.
Holy shit! That's not garbage! Yet?
Listen, Ronaldo, this particular kobold, we cannot dispense as of yet. We still need it. So I'll
Oh,
Really annoying.
You know what's also annoying? Getting brain matter off of my warhammer from a mage that did not listen to me.
Do you really honestly think that you could take me, Albrecht? There's a reason I'm a equivalent rank of prelates, and you're still an initiate. You have far more to learn about the world. But since Celia is at least acknowledging my decision here, and Celia's just like, no, I didn't say anything. It's still an empty barrel that talks. Do you know any good phrases that I could mimic?
I'm the magical barrel.
I'm the magical barrel. I'm a magical barrel. He just starts muttering this to himself as he just walks back on deck, completely unfazed with what's happened.
So I stand toe to toe with Nalda and I say, I choose to be a paladin initiate, because if I was to rise in the ranks, I will far outrank you.
That remains to be seen, but I can at least admire your courage there, Albert Dick. And she just drops the barrel. Well, she's not necessarily moving, but she just kind of kicks it to like roll her weight. She just kicks the barrel, and Shiva bumps up against the railing.
I throw a punch.
Oof. Roll to attack.
Unarmed attack. Wow, 10.
10. Yeah, it's a miss. You just throw a punch, and she sidesteps it.
It's like with the waitress all over again.
Exactly with the waitress.
Do we see these guys starting a fucking fight on the deck?
I mean, this wouldn't require a perception check because you're actively looking there. But yeah, you do see that Albrecht attempts to punch her, and she dodges. I'll ignore that for this time, initiate. But keep in mind,
On top.
I would say that just because of the way that like the hammer head is angled, the head has gone through, but the haft itself is still sticking outward. Telly, you are right here, and you just hear like wood split above your head as a hammerhead just partially sticks out.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, that's weird. Oh, can I try and grab it?
I'm gonna say, how tall are you?
I think we decided like 6'1", 6'2", around there.
You can grab it if you jump.
Nah, I'm too busy rowing the boat.
Fair enough. So, boss, what do you make of this scene that has just unfolded?
What the fuck?
The fuck they doing over there?
I don't think Bosk knows whether he wants to go over there and see what started the fight, or if he wants to ask Rim why the fuck you fell off the boat.
Decisions, my dude.
It's a fucking David Cage game. Which event will you investigate?
That's completely up to you.
Turns to Rem. She's right there.
Yeah.
Are
fair
you
enough.
okay? Did you fall off the boat? By the way, did you see what they just did over there? I think Albrecht was starting a fight.
You
What
say
else
that
is
and
new?
like you look in my eyes and you see like 1,000-yard stare.
Rem,
Uh,
Rem,
what?
are you doing okay?
Yeah.
There's a bit of a scare there. I know we're flowing downriver anyway, but still, falling off a boat is not good practice. I'm glad
And
I'm becoming a professional diver, but I don't know how many ships sink in rivers.
I put my hands to your face
Oh,
and I smile and I say, Bosk, you're a good friend. I appreciate you. And I smile awkwardly and I just walk away.
okay. I appreciate you too. He says as you walk away. And then he'll. Which way are you walking?
I'm heading this way because you mentioned that something's happening over here.
I'm gonna walk in the same direction.
Okay, cool.
So then see you later. Bye. Proceeds to walk the same direction.
That is my fear in any store I go to.
You know what I do?
What?
When I say bye, and then like the person proceeds to walk in the same direction I do,
What?
Oh.
I just tell them, I'm gonna get fucked.
Hey.
Well,
And what if they were-
congratulations, my dude.
And what if they respond,
Yes, you are.
And then I say, oh, with you?
like how?
For why?
Or why not?
Can you woo?
Can Are you doing YMCA in a minor key?
Yes.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Young man. Can you Oh no, that image. Oh, I hate that picture. So
I'm glad. It makes me happy.
I just walk right up to the hole in the fucking deck and go, "You good?"
Telly, you just see this half orc stick his head over and say,
Oh yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good, alright. I'm having a good time down here rowing the boat. It's pretty fun. Is there something going on up there that I need to head up for?
What the fuck? Is it Telly down there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. Hi, I'm Telly.
Yes, you are.
Is there something fun happening up there?
Wait, Albrecht, were you trying to kill Telly again? From a
Oh.
boat,
No.
no less?
No, I tried protecting my friend, Shiva.
Shiva, do you stay in the barrel, and are you still invisible?
At this point, no, because I'm pretty sure since she knocked the barrel over, I kind of took damage.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't roll anything, because I didn't think it would be enough to cause any, like, real damage, since the barrel would have absorbed a lot of the force. So, I'd say you're still invisible for now.
Alright, then I'm gonna be visible again.
Alright.
God, fucking
You're on the floor, right?
No, I'm in the barrel.
Oh, you're in the barrel,
Which is on the floor.
which is on the floor. I lift,
Albrecht
I
points
lift,
to the
I lift,
hammer.
I lift the barrel.
Hello!
I
Albert
put it
points
back
to
up
the hammer
right.
towards the arrow and say, Shiva's in there, and I'm not sure if she is still invisible or not.
Oh.
I look in
But-
the barrel.
The mage attempted to throw her out because, well, I don't know.
She said I was garbage.
Fucking racist.
I mean, if she says you're garbage, what does that make me?
What does that make any of it?
Shooting
Commit-
fish in a barrel.
And
That's a good one.
Rem, that makes you our friend.
Oof.
Boss fucking eyes go wide when he calls Rem a friend. Like,
You see Rem like kind of turn away as she like holds back a tear.
You don't even understand, Ulrich. Like, the entire upper deck has gone silent.
Yeah.
They're just staring at you. What did you
Hey.
say, imposter?
Hey,
Character development.
I don't want to ruin the moment, but can you give me all this barrel?
Once we know
hey,
it's
I hold on. I grab you by the collar
Who, me?
and
Shiva.
Ulrich.
Yeah.
I grab you by the collar, and when I look at you, like you see tears flowing down my eyes, and like I grip my teeth and I say, "What's your favorite salad?"
I fucking grip my wand as he asks this question.
Albrecht slowly lifts up his hammer and he says, "A Caesar salad."
A tossed salad.
No.
You see just Hugo just reaching for his pistols right now, and you just hear the click as the flints lock.
Albrecht puts down his hammer, pulls out a silver coin, shows everybody, and presses it against his forehead. And then he puts the coin away.
Okay, why wouldn't you just say the code then?
I forgot.
And
My favorite's kale.
It's
and then
right.
and then like I'm still like holding on to your collar, and then like it loosenly like I loosen my grip, and then I hug you,
Shocked, Albert just reps one arm and pats her
and I
back.
just start bawling.
Sister Martha, your Rem needs you. He's
Right away.
she's staining my armor with her tears.
Can I destroy
And-
the moment real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Absolutely, if you want.
No,
Please do.
it just reminded me of something that happened outside of the game. I went to a restaurant with Mary this past
And you
week.
cried?
And
I was gonna say something
fucking-
so much worse, but I'll wait.
And I had a fucking amazing kale salad, dude. Like, genuinely. It was really fucking good. It's like fresh kale, roasted asparagus, like blackened grilled chicken, pine nuts. Dude, it was fucking divine. Okay, that was it.
If there's anything that... Is there anything else that anybody would like to do as the ship
I want to get
continues?
out this barrel.
Oh, of course. Yep, you can crawl out. And... Yep. You're right behind Bosk, and you just... Bosk feels his robes kind of rustle a bit as Shiva goes around him.
But how big is this barrel?
It was about 4 feet tall.
So how many gallons of water can I fit in that?
Slap the
I
top
will
of it.
check the volume on the containers just to be sure.
16 gallons of the blood of your enemies.
Tempting, very tempting.
Of course, I just spitball that numbered.
Barrel is 40 gallons of liquid, 4
Okay.
cubic feet solid.
So
Okay,
40 cubic gallons of the blood of your enemies.
Yes.
And
Now,
who's
cubed
closest
blood
to me
is
right
an
now?
interesting concept, but as you're saying, sorry,
Who's closest to me right now?
Ram and Bosk.
She was gonna walk towards Ram. Hey, you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I actually do. I hear her say that?
You're on the upper deck, so you would have to go over there to hear a bit more, but you can roll perception just to be sure.
Roll perception. Actually, I don't think I have my character sheet open. Let me fix that.
Hey, bud.
Hey, crybaby.
What?
Hey, crybaby.
That's a nat 20 on
I don't-
perception.
Oh yeah, you can actually hear this perception pretty well from up there. You can hear the conversation up there with that perception roll.
You gotta be
Am I
wasting those
yes? Do I
points.
answer yes?
I need one of you guys to pick me up. I don't ask this a lot, but I'm too short.
I put one hand in, and I grab you by the back of your. What are you wearing? Are you wearing skelly armor?
Just like leather armor.
Alright, I just pick you up by your back with one hand, and if you want me to roll strength, that's gonna be a 16.
Yep, you can definitely keep her aloft and carried for a good amount of time.
Okay, so I just pick you up, pull you out, and
Throw
I
me over the
set you
barrel.
down. Alright, so I put you over the barrel.
She was gonna reach in her pocket and grab a vial, and oh shit! And once she uncorks it, beer just starts spilling out into the barrel until it's like around roughly halfway. You guys want to get drunk?
Yeah.
Almost always.
Sure. Wait, is mead?
Yes.
I will drink the mead.
That's actually very similar to what you would look like, wearing the big robe that covers up his whole body, and the yoga pants underneath it.
Oh my.
Gotta be
Except
you.
he has a sword, not a pickaxe, but a war pick.
Yeah, that could be like a warhammer.
He has war picks in his pants.
So I guess, sure, I'll drink to it. And he just takes what's left of the dank herb and just puts it in his mouth and washes it down with
Wow.
some of the ale.
All right. So you spend the rest of the voyage sipping mead and contemplating what you had seen previously and the events that have transpired on deck. Eventually, the boat arrives at a large reservoir, and you see some piers there. Quite a few water genasi are outside of there, with a couple of what appear to be dwarves and the occasional dragonborn helping out with the dock work. The docks are about a quarter mile away from the walls of the city itself, so they have carts with horses that chauffeur people between the places. So, as the ship arrives on the dock, there's appears to be one of the water genasi starts to come on deck. Now then, I would like to first speak with the captain, as we need to be sure that the people we bring on board bring into our city are safe to go. That's this man in the blue
Did they announce that we were getting close to the shore, or at least to where we were going?
You are close. You're pretty much at the docks. One of the people from the pier has come aboard. He looks like a harbor master.
I mean,
Water
like,
genasi.
at least downstairs, because if they did, Telly would head up to the surface. If not, she would stay downstairs.
Oh yeah. Hugo would have screamed, "Land ho!" Granted, we're surrounded on land by two sides because it's a river.
Oh, okay. And Telly would also head upstairs to actually be with the party.
And then after he has that quick digression about land on either side, land ho!
Oh, hello everyone. It sounds like we made it here pretty well. Who's this? As he points to the water genasi.
I am the harbor master. You can call me Shoal. Now then, I just would need to get a quick registry of the voyage from the captain, and we can state your purpose for visiting, of course, and we can get you into the city. So he speaks with the captain for a few minutes, and since the party... does Flax and Axe join everybody else there, too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so everybody has gathered around there, and they're chatting for a couple of minutes. Ronalda steps out from below. She just walks over and keeps her eyes on the city. Martha looks around. So, so, we know that the blood of an innocent being could very well be here. We just need to make sure that we approach the topic delicately, of course, and find the way as best we can. Is there anything that we want to do while we are here in town?
I mean, fish sounds good.
Wouldn't mind looking for a quick job. I mean, I'm a little short on gold right now.
That's supposed to be funny.
I kneel down to Flax and Axe and I said, "No, it's not funny."
This is the one campaign where my character isn't short.
Oh my gosh.
Then I pat his head.
But yet, people hate you more.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's amazing.
I wonder why.
It's like my height has nothing to do with how much people like me.
Strange.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
let's
right.
just see how, let's just
This
see how
isn't
well
the
you get
real
on with
world.
the ladies, and then we'll see.
What's this? What's this? He looks.
So
I'm
a
late.
dwarf pops aboard. But anyways, you were saying, Ellen? Sorry.
Hmm?
Sorry, I didn't know you were speaking. I accidentally cut you off.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay.
I was probably coughing.
Oh, okay. So anyways, a dwarf comes aboard as well. And from what you guys can see, he's garbed in what appears to be decent quality armor. And he has an insignia it is kind of in the same place as Alberic's and Martha's and everyone else, but instead it's shaped more like a mountain that has wind and a lightning bolt going over it. Alright, so I'll be getting everything ready, going through customs, and he just looks over at Albrecht, Celia, and Martha. Who let the fucking Rosalgras over here? Hey, Shull, I don't think we can let these folks in. But why not? He just points at the humans in the group. We can't let the fucking Rosalgrans in here. They're violent and treacherous. Cannot say that in that accent. Common is so hard to speak when you're a fucking dwarf. At this point, yeah, Albrecht is standing for him. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about you, laddie.
I kneel down and I look him straight in the face, and I say, "Hello, friend."
The deck goes silent once again. Everyone's eyes are on Albrecht. Hugo is once again reaching for his flintlocks.
Listen, we just need to go on shore, do some shopping, conclude our business, and we'll leave. I know that we have bad blood between us, but honestly, I don't feel like blooding up my warhammer today. I'm sure you feel like having your life with you, so let's not make this awkward between us.
It isn't my life that's in danger from you, laddie. It's a fucking country. But as long as you promise to not be causing trouble, then I suppose I'll be inclined to keep an eye on you while you are in the city. Assuming the hardware master lets you in.
Well, I'm sure keeping your eye on me won't be that difficult since I'm taller than you. Albrecht stands up and pats him right on top of his head.
You can see that he's like fuming. You can see that his beard like changes color from gray to like a red, as if the hair itself is blushing in anger. But then he just breathes out, and you can see like steam going out of his mouth as the beard returns to normal color.
Easy, I don't know why you're getting all huffy. I mean, I'm acting friendly. You're the one with the short fuse.
And when there's a fuse, there's a dedicated party member looking to light it, as was established earlier. But anyways,
Yeah, I'm looking at you guys. Fuckers.
the dwarf just throws up his hands as the harbor master gives the signal that you guys can go. Welcome to Four Corners. Remember that this is viewed as a sanctuary for those who are lost and going through troubled times in their life or are fleeing persecution. So just be mindful of that while engaging with our citizens, and there shouldn't be an issue. And then he just jumps off the side of the ship into the water and swims all the way back to the dock.
I didn't realize till now my mic was muted for like 5 minutes.
Oof.
Oops.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you said a few puns.
Yup.
Wanna repeat them?
Nah, I'm good.
You
Were
sure?
any of them short jokes? Please tell me.
Were any of them what?
Short jokes.
No.
Weren't high enough? Alright.
Yeah, they weren't as high level enough.
They would have gone over our heads anyways.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
I don't like you.
That is beautiful.
Turns out Ulfric's spheres of big-titted monster girls are actually just Stefan spheres.
What are you talking about? They're my fetish.
Oh my god, all these emojis. Brandon just immediately knows which ones to go to.
I just accidentally clicked on the watermelon because I'm always thirsty for a watermelon.
Oh my god.
They've got pumpkins on their heads, but I got a watermelon instead.
I want to die.
We figured.
She showers with Pantene, but I keep them alone to keep me clean.
I fucking love it.
So you go onto the docks, and the harbor master arranges a carriage to take you guys into the city. So as for now, it's all of you players, along with Martha, Celia, Ronaldo is going, as well as Captain Hugo.
Can I roll a history check to figure out what that insignia was on that dwarf's chest plate?
Yeah, of course.
I got a 15.
All right. So you know that it's a sign from Encre, the dwarf. Upper left area of this map that I put you on. And
Holy
that,
Namboozle, that's a huge map.
yes,
Flux and next.
cities are typically big, yes.
Damn.
I see a mountain. I want to go there.
I see a horse race track.
Oh, fuck,
That's right.
there's a bottom half of the map. Oh.
Damn.
Wow, I thought there was only one half in a hole.
Mm.
I literally, like, zoomed out. I'm like, oh, that's probably the entire map. And then you talked about the whole horse race map. I'm like, I don't see that. So I scrolled down. I was like, oh. I only saw half the map.
So anyways, this kind of square thing right there is a gatehouse. So it's where you guys walk through to get into the walls of the city. You walk in, you see the architecture is fairly simple. It looks like, I think everything's well made, but it's not overly fancy. Like, people are just trying to do the best they can to keep the well structured, given the resources they have. And looking around, you do mostly see genasi, so the air ones that are kind of light blue, and they seem to have like hair that floats around. You see fire genasi anywhere from kind of the red and orange, especially in the hair that looks like it's billowing around like flame. The water genasi anywhere from green to blue, as well as earth anywhere from black, light to dark gray, and bulky.
So is it possible that dwarf could have been half genasi, fire class? Because of his beard?
Look at you being insightful. Yes, you can certainly surmise that he may have a little bit of that elemental heritage himself, given the reaction he had.
He's impure. We need to kill him.
Ronaldo just slaps you on the shoulder and says, "Finally, something we can agree on. Now, let's not be starting fights if we're surrounded in a city by a lot of people who will do anything to survive." Now then, so you emerge into what appears to be a line of various shops as people are walking around. What do you guys do? Where do you look first?
That was
I'm
not
gonna shapeshift into Mikhail.
Michael Hawk.
Yeah, sure, Mikhail Hawk.
So do you do this in front of us?
No, I go somewhere.
Yeah, you can see that there's a clear alleyway right
Okay,
next to you.
so I do
Sister
that.
Martha keeps watch for your modesty. Make sure nobody comes along. And you change to Mikhail, and you get the clothes on, and you're free to leave the alley.
Okay, cool.
I've never seen this transformation, have I?
I don't think you have.
I don't think you've done it that much since Telly's joined the group, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you do it when we were in the mist?
So anyways, Mikhail steps out, and Ronaldo says, "Oh, finally, another human." She just immediately, like, kind of pats you on the shoulder. Yeah, to be on the lookout. There's a changeling around here. Their kind are all criminals and thieves, just like the shadows of Corvair that so many of them have joined.
Albert makes the most audible head smack ever.
She's a wizard, and there's a difference between intelligence and wisdom.
Oh wait, what there
And
is?
And that's what hurts.
I'm gonna see if she insight checks this. Nope. She has no reason to suspect. But you can tell that she's going towards Mikhail because she's surrounded by non-humans, and even Celia is like keeping her hand on the pommel of her sword. But in any case, where do you guys look?
Albert wants to go to the tavern. He wants to try the ale. Or
Well, of
mead,
course.
that is.
I would also like to try the ale, so I'll follow Elbrook there. And you know, since we're best friends now.
Really quick, who put their hand on my shoulder?
Ronaldo, the wizard that puts Shiva in a barrel.
When she does that,
Yep.
Cause I didn't know I had my my mic up, so I was
Okay.
talking that entire time,
Oh
and I
shit!
was like, no one's hearing me. But I'm gonna squeeze it hard
Ooh.
because of that.
Yes, yes, that's very, very nice of you, but
Now, is
She's
it
got-
like a horny grip or is it an angry grip?
It's an angry grip.
roll me an athletics check. I'm gonna do an acrobatics. You have to beat 14.
That's gonna be a modified 20.
Yeah, so she's not able to slip out of your grip quite yet. Do you have a problem there, sir?
No, I just don't like being touched with people I don't know or like.
Fair enough, I'll keep that in mind.
And I twist her wrist. Now, you shouldn't be talking about people you don't even know.
You don't have to know them.
Oh, believe me, I know them. And I just slap her hand away, and I catch
Oof.
up with Albrecht to go to the tavern.
Albrecht looks at Rem and mouths, "Thank you."
I just wink at him.
So,
Alright, DM, where's the fucking tavern?
Alright, so from what you can see, you smell. Well, yeah, that's the tavern right there, because that's the one building that's large enough to have a tavern, and then the inn at the back.
I have a question for Bosk. Do you have the ability to do message to people?
I don't think so. No, I don't have message.
That's unfortunate. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Because
wait.
everyone just running off. Because I was like, oh, I was gonna find an inn for us to stay at for the night, but since everyone just taverns, I thought were just for drinking.
Well, a lot of taverns have inns attached, kind of like how hotels have bars in them. It's the same basic concept.
Yeah, I also don't have message. I know I can learn it, but I don't have it prepared. Shame.
Oh, I was going to say Shiva's not going to be with them. Shiva's going to head towards a. She's actually going to ask the dwarf guy if they have a gunsmith in the town.
Ooh, yes. So you do. From what you can see, there's a lot of genasi there, but you do also see a few dwarves, Goliath, and Dragonborn that are in very good-looking armor, and they have that same insignia of the peak surrounded in a storm. So yeah, you do run into a dwarf who has a musket, and you can certainly ask him if they have a gunsmith. What do you need, lassie? You looking
Where
for?
can I get one?
Go ahead, Thomas.
Okay. Where can I get one of those?
One of these? Oh, you can. A couple blocks down, up to the north side of town.
Oh. And
You
she
can-
was. Thank you for the information. She was
Yep.
going to make her way there.
He pats a bayonet right before you leave and says, "You can get one of these attached. They're pretty handy in close combat. Even pretty good if you're a bit more on the dexterous side."
Interesting. She's going to take a mental note of how the design of it.
Cutting back to the tavern, so you guys walk in and you see just a number of people kind of relaxing there. Tavern owner seems to be, well, the bartender specifically seems to be a pretty big earth genasi. What can I help you with?
Okay, so real quick, is there like a stage in this tavern?
Stage.
If you try hard enough, a table can be a stage.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was starting to think, because there
I
doesn't
was
seem to be one.
I'm
Sorry,
just
go on.
imagining Telly trying to scramble on top of a table,
I kind of like that.
like flapping his
wait.
little legs, trying to get on top, and then rocking with the shell on top of it.
You know what I will say?
Television
For this
break
tavern
it.
specifically, this right here can be a balcony that overlooks the tavern a few feet off the ground, so that could definitely be used as a stage.
Okay, I need time to prepare.
Nice.
You guys will see
Waddle.
Telly just ponder as she stares at the stage. Or he stares at the stage, sorry. I just assumed my own character's gender. Who am I?
You're not Petra.
The person who made it, the one person who gets to determine that.
Isn't Kelly a woman?
Nice.
Telly's a guy.
Now then, As
So he's a twink.
Oh my god.
He's a turtwink.
Don't say that again. That sounds dirty.
Turtwig, that's a great Pokemon.
Fuck.
What a Turtwig.
No, I'm just imagining Turtwig in a tutu and his name just Turtwink.
no,
Now I'm unhappy.
Turtwink,
no,
I
he's wearing-
do.
that would be Tur Trap because he's cross-dressing.
no.
No.
See, I wasn't planning on drinking, but now I'm going to.
Here it
I was
comes.
where you weren't.
That's a lie.
Tear trap. Use charm.
It was
Oof.
super effective.
You are out of PP.
I'm getting a beer.
You've become infatuated. You cannot attack
Oof.
Oh.
Immobilized by love.
it. Yeah, that's what it is.
Speaking of beer, I'm going to go ahead and segue my way into this by saying that Albrecht is going to order a mead.
Oh, of course.
And he's going to use Divine Sense because I don't trust these people.
Good call. Your divine sense comes up empty. You don't feel any celestials, fiends, or undead in the area. Over here at this table, you see what appears to be an old water genasi. Over here, it seems to be a human. And over here, you see a dragonborn Goliath and two dwarves. They appear to be amongst the Ankrean guards with the insignia.
Wait, do you say Dragonborn Goliath as in it shares ancestry with both the
No,
Dragonborn
it's
and... Oh,
Two individuals. One is a blue dragonborn specifically, and the other is a Goliath.
okay. I was going to say that's an abomination. We need to purge it.
I would like a perception check from anybody who... Telly's a little too focused, so he would have disadvantage on the save, but on the check. But anybody who's in the tavern can do it.
Rolling. I got an 8. Does anybody else want to help out?
What was the roll again?
Perception.
What's this?
That is a 12 for Telly.
I also got a 12.
15. I'll put it in the chat.
All right, so Bosk and Flax and Axe both noticed this. As you guys were walking into the tavern, you saw... You couldn't... It wasn't immediately visible because the door was open, but I will say that you guys were the last ones coming in. You will close the door a little bit, and you saw that there was a wanted poster, and there's a turtle on it with the jester's hat.
Wait.
But only you guys know.
Is anyone else looking in that direction right now?
The funniest... Well, no one was looking when you guys were walking in, other than the people that are already in the tavern, but they can't see what you do on the other side of the door.
Wait, so where's the poster?
Poster is right on this door.
I'm sorry, what's on the poster?
A turtle in a jester's hat.
Oh,
What was the pseudonym that you had given, Bosk? I forget.
Oh man, I don't
Telly,
remember.
Belly,
I don't
Melly,
remember what his
Nelly.
name was. Isaac, do you want to decide what the fake name that I gave gave out for your character was?
Belly, Belly,
Wait.
Belly.
Sorry, I stopped paying attention. What?
So when you ripped off that Goliath
Didn't
shopkeeper,
you name him one of us?
Yeah, I thought you gave the
No,
name
you
of...
told
No.
you said his name was Rem for the pirates. You guys pissed off the pirates, and they were
Yeah.
looking for a turtle named Rem. But he
Yeah.
also pissed off the shopkeep, and you gave him a name that was similar
and
to
I walked
Telly,
in
and I
said,
don't remember.
Oh yeah, I saw that turtle. I think he
wasn't
said.
it Shelly?
I think so. Yeah.
No, that's too close though.
Uh,
No, I don't remember that. I was drunk. So...
Let me find
Jelly,
what
Didn't you
think
record it, my dude?
I don't think I started recording those sessions yet, because that's when I realized, oh boy, I get really drunk during these. I should record them so I can listen
Right,
to them
right.
later.
All right, remember the random name says Colby.
Colby!
I'll go with that
C-O-L-B-Y.
then.
C-O-L-B-Y.
Colby the
Colby.
turtle. So yeah, the name Colby is under there, but it's definitely like almost a spitting image drawn on that poster.
I want to step around to the other side and just kind of, pretend to be, get up in here and kind of like lean down at the table, kind of in between these two and be like, well, it's nice to be back in a bar where we can finally get something to eat, something to drink. Also, there's a wanted poster behind you of Telly, except it's got a different name. And then I look around to see if anyone is looking in this direction.
So with your perception check, because you got the 19, over at this table, both of the dwarves looked over at Telly, And then they looked at the other two, and then they nodded.
All right, so at this point, Telly is gonna walk up to the stage.
They're looking over. They're looking at each other, right? Though, not the poster.
At the moment, yes.
I cast prestidigitation on the poster to soil it.
Ooh, nice call.
I make it completely filthy, like as
Sorry?
if dozens of beers and coffee have been spilled all over it.
That's even better than swiping it.
Swiper, no swiping.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm looking through some past text messages that you sent me, Nate, and I don't see anything that Telly changed name. Just this one: pirates are pursued by the water, mostly hobgoblins. Blah blah blah. One of them asked what was Rem's name was, and she said that it was Telly.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
see.
was a different
And-
situation though. I remember that
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, there were two separate instances
Yeah.
where Telly pissed
was-
someone off.
It was-
That
the
was
same session.
It was when I used a charm spell, allegedly,
on the shopkeep.
on the shopkeep. But I didn't remember it in that session apparently, so I can't.
But everybody else did.
Yeah, everyone else, because you were like, I charmed the shopkeep, and we were like, are you sure? And you were like, yeah.
Oh, that I think the name is Benny.
Benny.
That might
Benny.
be-
Right.
Yeah.
You're
was it.
absolutely right.
It says right here, party gave him a false name for Telly, meaning one of the hit is out for Rem with Telly's name. Another is for a turtle named Benny, who is actually
Oh
Telly.
hell yeah! Okay, got it. Sweet
Good-
Benny.
Good fucking catch.
Wow,
Yeah,
nice dude.
they're looking for. Yeah, so it used to say Benny, but now it's so covered, and now it's just been defaced enough, and now it just looks like it says Telly. And then it becomes even more soiled, and then it's indecipherable.
Okay.
And at that point, I would like to hit the stage and tell a joke.
Oh,
It just looks like a cum stained poster and like a
Ooh,
fucking
yeah.
waffle.
Oof.
Mom found the poop sock.
imagine the filthiest diner you've ever been in.
Oh no, I don't
Ima-
have memories.
Imagine like the crustiest sock you've ever had.
Now imagine it's flattened out into a piece of paper.
And then
Re-
just
re-
on.
remember when people jerked off to porno mags? Imagine that, but like just crusty.
Wait, you guys don't do that?
Not when we have the internet at our fingertips.
Hey
And
man.
Oh.
something else in our other fingertip.
Hey, real quick. So again, so we see Telly walking up the stage, and I did see those dwarves like look at him and then nod, right?
Yes.
I also want to say to the people that I'm next to,
I think the dwarves at the other table caught a glimpse of him and that wanted poster. They nodded very suspiciously. I
Telly,
think they're going to try and take him.
Telly just
Um,
does this like really elaborate
dude.
like bow at the top of the table. It's like, so why did the leaf go to the doctor? It was feeling green.
Do a performance check at disadvantage because of how bad that was.
Oh, come on. I picked that one specifically because we're in an Earth Genasi place.
oh shit.
Motherfucker. Alright, so that's a nat 1. But with my bonuses, that's a 9.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that one applies on this skill check just because of how fucking bad. you guys can roll up a quick secondary perception check, really quick.
That's fine, I'll allow it.
That ain't your call, man. You dare use my own spells against me, Fonda?
Use lip visibly curls in disgust at that joke.
Anyways, and you perception check if anybody would like to.
I got a modified 25.
All right.
Perception
Oh, by
check?
the way, really quick, do we know anything about these? You said the dwarves, right?
Yeah, the dwarves, and they also nodded at their companions.
Now, do we know if they're from here?
You would have to. Trying to think what that kind of check that would be. If it would be history or insight.
Actually,
'cause-
you know what? I'm gonna fucking play this out. I walk over to the barkeep.
I was about to type something like that.
So Telly told a really bad joke in that one, and I'm just gonna say like real quick on that perception check you rolled high on.
Yeah.
One of the dwarves muttered under her breath, "We don't even need a bounty to kill him at this point."
Holy shit.
Can I tell another joke?
Yeah. So I go up while he's
Of
telling the
course you
joke.
can.
I'm gonna talk to the barkeep.
Alright, we'll have a Telly's joke and then we'll continue to do the barkeep conversation just
Alright.
just to see what else happens.
I know. I want to see this play out.
Alright, so what do the grounds say to the earthquake? Earthquake? You really crack me up.
Roll performance, and that one was good enough to not warrant disadvantage.
Fuck yeah. Ooh, that is 8 plus 6, so 14.
Alright, so from what you can see, pretty well received. The bartender himself is particularly clapping at that one. Yes, of course.
Alright, sounds like we're getting warmed up now, that's just the beginning, we've got a few more to go. You guys have been a really lovely crowd. I'm really happy to be here. My name's Telly the Tortle. Hopefully we can spend the rest of our night here together and have a real good time.
Now then, Rem,
So
you go up to the bartender.
I tap on Bosk's shoulder as I start to walk towards the bartender, and as we're walking, I whisper to him. I was like, "Hey, I know you made the wanted poster, appear to be something else. What if we did that, but with those people over there, and say they're wanted, and we're here for their bounty?"
The old Kansas City Shuffle.
Hold on one second.
Oh, that's cool. My wingman just bounced.
I could be your wingman.
Speaking of wingman, what is the biggest moth in the world?
Sorry, I'm back.
A mammoth. A man moth.
Oh, wow.
I think you may
Albert
be
has
drunk.
burning urge to hit something now.
Tell another. Okay. Wait. What's going on? What did Rem say?
So
Sorry,
I tapped you on the shoulder as I was walking around you to go to the bartender, and kind of signal you to go with me.
Yeah.
And as we're walking, I say, I saw that you use magic on the wanted sign. What if we do that with a regular piece of paper and say those men in the corner are wanted and we're here to collect a bounty?
all I did was soil it using a very simple cantrip. I can't do anything to put a new image on it.
Unless we just lie our way through it and say they're wanted.
I mean, we could, but they're probably going to want some proof before they let us start a fight in their establishment.
Well, what's your idea?
I mean, if you want to cause a distraction, we could just tell the bartender that we overheard them saying that they were planning on dashing without paying their tab.
Let's just go with that.
Alright, so why do you guys think grass is so dangerous? Because it's full of blades.
Almost want to let them take you.
Oof.
Wait, I down my mead.
This is my favorite part of Telly.
Oh, he's my friend. Green guys gotta stick together.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys are at the bartender at this point. Is there
Yeah.
anything else I can help you with?
Yes, my fellow companion, and I point over to Bosk, and we overheard there's a group of dwarves that are sitting in the corner, and we overheard them say that they were planning on dining and dashing.
Is that so? He looks over. That's Win and Chuck. They've been pretty good customers all this time. They've paid their tabs on time.
Fucking rip.
Is there anything specific they said? Did they indicate why they would be dining and dashing today, given their previously good credit?
I mean, do you ever, the moment you put faith into somebody, essentially you're letting them in for invitation to cause some mischief, right?
Hmm.
You warm
So in
up to
other words,
you warm up to someone, and then when they're unsuspecting it, you take advantage of them.
in other words, the people that seem the most trustworthy are the ones we have to be wary of.
Pretty much.
And you're trying to appear trustworthy by telling me about them. I'm gonna keep a close eye on both of you now, since
totally
I'm
fine.
following your advice in the whole situation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. And he looks over to the barmaid and nods. She seems to be she is a fire genasi, so you just see her just open her palm and a little flame flickers and dances there before she closes her fist and it disappears.
And I look at him. I'm like, I'm not saying.
Oh no,
Like-
that wasn't a threat toward you. That she was indicating what she would do to to them if they.
Okay. And I go, well, since you're being so nice to us, considering we're new here, I would like to give you some extra, and I put down 5 gold, and I say get some more rounds for everybody that I'm sitting with, for me, please.
Oh, of course, I'll have those read out.
Alright, everybody. Do you want to know who invented fire? It was a bright spark.
And then I look at the bartender. I was like, but don't give anything to the turtle.
Oh no, of course not.
Yeah.
No, I want to roll a performance check. Fuck off.
You know what? I'll let you do that for that one.
Okay, thanks.
Just to see.
Ooh, that is 18. 10 plus 8.
The barmaids seem to enjoy it the most. The others are mildly amused.
That was a fire one specifically geared towards her because she is a fire genasi, so I'm okay with it.
Laughs in Mordecai. Oh.
So you are standing on a table while this is going on, since you opted not to go onto the balcony. So
yeah, sure, that's fine.
So as you're kind of sitting there at the table, one of the dwarfs just sits up and goes to this chair by the fireplace. So while this is going on, I'm going to do a quick cut over to our good friend Shiva. She goes towards the Boomstick Depot. That's the name of the store.
Boomstick Depot?
Yes.
Sounds like a strip club.
It really does.
You walk in and you hear just some music that's in the background going.
Oh man!
A hobgoblin kind of. Knife. You get a free bayonet. We ordered way too many than we got with the rifle, so they're just taking up space. I can attach that if you want.
No, I'll keep it separate for now.
Cool. So if you were to attach it, it would be 1d8 damage, finesse, but it would require 2 hands to use still.
Okay. With that being said, she's gonna just head back towards back to where everyone else is.
Alright, so I'll put you back in the tavern and say that everything that has transpired so far in the tavern has happened right as you go into the door. So Telly's most recent joke you hear.
Alright, so what kind of plant grows on your hands? It's a palm tree.
Oh.
I take another swig of my mead.
Oh my god.
The other dwarf just edges ever so slightly along the bench.
I put my arm around Shiva.
As best you can, with the height difference.
Yeah.
She was only 3'2".
Shiva's only 3'2".
Hey,
Yep.
I'm sitting down, so technically you're at my level.
I didn't realize
so
kobolds are so small.
They're
Yeah,
tiny.
don't go past like 4.
Yeah, they are.
They're goblin, gnome, halfling sized.
Yeah.
Wow.
And as I put my arm around you, I bring you in. I'm like, so those doors that are surrounding Telly know about him from the wanted posters.
Wait, Kelly's wanted?
Oh my god. Martha says, I know, I'm surprised too that anybody would ever want him.
You know, it's a rare squeal. Fuck, never mind.
No, finish it.
Nah, I'm good. It's okay. I fucked it up.
But I'm gonna say that Telly said that in character unless you use your 1 to take it back.
Alright, yeah, I'll use my 1.
God damn it.
So I'm gonna, instead, I'm just gonna pull out my lyre and just start singing instead.
It's incredible.
We saw them move, right?
You can do a perception check to see.
Oh, that's
I don't know
gonna.
if you guys are interested, but I bought this. I bought a new gun, and there's this place called a strip club next to it. What is that?
And I kind of point towards Telly. I'm like, you see what he's doing?
La di da di da di da di da di da di da di da.
Imagine that, but like with a lady such as Martha or the barmaids, and they take their clothes off for money.
Lady Martha, you take your clothes off for money?
I'm not saying Martha.
And the face is like in your face when you say that. How dare you impugn my honor? I am a very, very respectable woman of the cloth. And the hammer, and the mace.
So you take your cloth off, is what I hear.
You save it while you're still on stage.
I'm
yes,
so
he
far
does.
away, but yeah.
You have never gotten a death glare as much as the one that she is giving you right now.
And since I'm on stage, everyone else also heard that.
I stand up,
I hate Telly, I love him.
kind of like clean, kind of like I'm like readjusting my clothing, and I walk up to Telly.
Oh, do you have any requests? I have a few. I can.
And I just grab you.
Oh.
And I look around, and obviously I can now see that they're all like surrounding him.
Yes. So as you're grabbing him, this dwarf right here says, "By the way, laddie, I had to know, since you're a performer and so on, what's your name?"
Oh, are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the fucking chandelier. Of course I'm talking to you, laddie.
Oh, well, I'm not really sure what the chandelier's name, I'm not sure if they have names. Hey, barkeep, does the chandelier have a name?
Oh my god.
He doesn't even facepalm. He just slams his face into the bar. He's asking you what your name is.
Oh, alright, okay. It doesn't sound like the chandelier has a name. So, I'm not sure how to help you. But if you really liked my jokes, my name's Telly the Tortle. I can give you another one if you want.
They start looking at each other.
So what did the mother worm say to her son who was late? Where on earth have you been?
I'm going to see if the barkeep knows something. Ooh, wait a minute. That's where I've seen you before.
Oh, you recognize me? Well, you say, I am a very well-known jester. I worked for High King for a very long time.
No, I recognize you from your appearance, not your name.
Oh, well.
Benny. You can't. Your little pseudonym of Telly isn't going to work on me. You look exactly like the poster that was posted on my door this morning. Fuck.
What
You're one for
poster?
theft.
Benny? That's an interesting name. I've never heard it before. My name's Telly. I'm a turtle.
You are trying to sound trustworthy, and as I've learned today, the people who are the most trustworthy are the ones who are trying to deceive you. He just looks
He's not
over.
wrong.
He looks over. Thank you for opening my eyes. You were trying to tell me about the dwarves, but really, it was the Tortle all along I should have been looking out for. Well, lads and lass,
What?
he's a wanted man.
Did I
Bring him in.
do something wrong?
You stole from a fucking Encregian shopkeep. Jurgen doesn't like it when people steal from him.
I didn't steal nothing. I played.
But you bewitched him.
I played.
Cheated him out of money.
I played the man a good joke, and he was happy and gave me a better price. What's the deal with giving a good joke?
It goes silent in the bar for a few minutes, and then
Albert pulls out his hammer and slams it onto the ground, and he says,
ooh.
"This Tortle is underneath my jurisdiction. I've been trying to chase him, and you lot," and he points all to the bounty hunters, "have ruined my plan of trying to arrest this thing. I am with the order of the Celestial Comet, and he is mine to take back."
Well, if he's fucking yours, laddie, then why don't you fucking take him? Oh, wait. Because you're outnumbered. There's 4 of us and 1 of you.
And I draw out my blades and I say, I'm his tracker as well. I'm with him.
I pull out my sword and I say, I sometimes appreciate his jokes, and I think his accent's lovely, so I'm going to stick with him.
Oh, well, that's very nice. I do appreciate that. Sometimes, I know my jokes can be a little bit much.
You out here with all the microaggressions.
Oh my god.
It's basically all, we tolerate you just because you have to be here.
No, I genuinely love Telly's character, and I think you does too. It's just that
I genuinely hate this character.
As they're arguing, she was kind of disengage and go over here.
Oh, of course, yes. Take cover. The barkeep just slams his fist on the table, and it almost feels like the ground itself is shaking in response. Enough! I am not going to tolerate bar fighting in my establishment.
I just
You want
want
to
to
tear
point
each other to
out.
pieces, you go to the ring, or the oval, because we don't have enough space in the city for a ring.
I just want to point out, I don't want to kill anyone or tear anybody's throats out. I just want to play my lyre and have a good day. Night, whatever.
But
time
you're a
it is.
liar who's trying to play us.
No, I have a lyre and I play it for you guys. There's a
turn
difference.
Of phrase, you dipshit. God, how the hell are you supposed to be the joke and pun master if you don't even understand basic wordplay? Like, he's just visibly upset that you didn't fucking get that. And everyone else is just baffled that he's rambling about the fucking wordplay and not the fact that there's a bar fight breaking out.
Fucking incredible.
I personally understood it, but Telly's a fucking idiot.
No, I know. That's the part that makes it absolutely hilarious.
I love Telly so much.
Telly's a good boy.
Can I just start walking over?
Of course you can. You're not an initiative yet.
I want to just walk
Albert.
over.
Albert pulls out some rope and ties Telly's hand and says, "You're under arrest by the order of the Celestial Comet." And then he leans in, "Telly, shut up."
Oh, well, that's not very nice, but I guess if I've been bad, okay. I'll let it go.
We're not gonna take this lying down. You heard the barkeep. We go to the oval.
Why not the octagon?
Is that like a weird circle? I prefer squares if most of my...
You're a square.
Yeah.
Wow! An oval is an oblong circle, and we don't have an octagon because we didn't have enough room in the city. Go. Why do I have to keep saying this to every fucking newbie?
I was gonna say, most of the
I mean, I
patterns on my
kind of
shell
raised
are
my
squares.
hand, and I'm like, because we're not from here.
I know, and that's the part that makes me the most upset, because it's like I feel like an asshole for being mad at you for something you couldn't have known, but...
I thought it was the liar part.
I put my hand over Telly's mouth, and I'm like, "You want a gold?"
Albert chimes in and looks at Dwarf and says, "Listen, Short Stack, I took the prisoner, well, the bounty. He's ours. If you want to fight me, then the world is my arena."
We fight in the oval because that's where the local law dictates, shall we say, trials by combat. That is where we go, laddie.
Did he just say dictates?
Yes, he said dictates. I'm not
I
sure.
meant to say dictates. I
Hey,
don't
man.
know. It's not my first
Rem,
language,
Rem,
laddie.
Rem.
Hey,
Rem,
man,
Rem,
whatever you
Rem.
do behind closed doors is none of my business.
Rem, just want to clarify, he actually take dick, so he probably takes
Now
Oh.
you've gone too far, laddie.
You said it. I
No,
didn't say
that's
anything.
probably what happens when the dick takes too far up your butt.
Hey.
Listen, Dwarf, you're just obviously upset because you came up short and we decided to take the target first.
We were surrounding him way before you showed up.
And then I look
Who-
I look at Albert again and say, "Is that supposed to be funny?"
No, it's supposed to be short.
Gentlemen, who has the rope around the turtle right now?
I say the insane guy with the hammer.
Yeah, my friend Albrecht over here has the rope around the turtle, so therefore, he's under our possession.
I think that works. He is in Enkrigian territory, or at least territory of an Enkrigian ally. He falls under our legal jurisdiction. Your little holy order has no power here.
Not yet.
Well, you know, I've belonged to the Drow for a
I
while,
just
so
wanna
if
say this.
I could not belong to anyone for a while, that'd be pretty great. I like being my own man.
You say that. When Albrecht says not yet, I want if anybody would like to do a perception check.
Yeah.
You may.
Yeah.
Shiva.
That's
Oh,
16.
that's a 16.
That's the threshold.
You
Yeah,
said
I got
perception.
a 16 too.
That's a
Yep.
8. That's a 6.
Hey, boss.
Alright.
15.
This is where
Yeah.
Albert plays.
Bosk,
What?
what were we gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say these guys it seems like everyone's kind of distracted by this argument right now, right?
Currently.
Yeah.
No.
While everyone is arguing and while they're distracted, I reach past the dwarf and touch Telly on the shoulder, and then I cast Dimension Door.
Ooh. Nice. So right before that happens,
Yeah, no, I've been making.
We're getting weed.
Shut up! I've been making.
We are getting
Did I just hear you guys scream we're getting weed?
Give us a cheer. 3 cheers for weed.
Not until next year.
Hip
Not
hip.
until next
Fuck.
year.
Okay, so I heard that Telly got Dimension Door dashed or something.
Yeah, he got DoorDash.
Dimension DoorDash. Oh my
I'd
god.
like to DoorDash.
That triple D.
I'd like to DoorDash some food, please.
Holy shit.
you are the food because you're turtle soup.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know it's been fun, but it was time.
So right before that happened, so who got the 6? It was Flaxanax and Rem that got the 16.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
got a
So,
19.
replaying the just the exchange for a moment. The dwarf says, "You don't have any jurisdiction here. You have no power here, laddie." Albrecht says, "Not yet." And then Ronaldo and Celia both just kind of look at each other, and you notice them kind of do a wink and a nod.
That's all. That's it.
That's all we noticed.
That's all you're able to notice at the 16, but you definitely notice that they responded to the idea of them. Well, that's all I'm going to say at the moment.
Well, what about with Brandon's 19?
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah,
with
so-
my 6?
You're being
People
you have
here.
a rope on your arms, and you're being kind of jerked around by all these people, and not in a fun way. Not
Oh
in a
man!
sexy way.
Oh man! I hate when I'm getting jerked off like this. It's not that fun.
No,
Telly,
you technically you shouldn't be saying anything because my hand is on your mouth.
Yeah.
Jerked off.
Oh, by the way, we rested, right? Can I reroll my portents? Or did we not?
It's still the same day as when you guys got out of the Morpheus's valley, so no, you
Okay,
saw the
never
same
mind.
ports. So with
Alright,
the
they're pretty
19
good
boss,
portents. I'm okay with that.
so you see them kind of do the wink and the nod, and can kind of make out Ronaldo whispering, "Just a couple more hours." Now, this is actually a very important question, Brandon. What direction are you doing the dimension door? Because of the way the map is, the inn is functionally on. I'll see if I can make the best. So this right here is north. This direction is north. This is south, east, and west. What
Okay.
direction do you dimension door?
So which, basically, which way did we come from to
Right
to
here,
get
right?
Yeah, the door is to the west, and you would have gone
Because basically, I just want to because naturally we walked in here from the entrance to town.
Yep.
So I just want to go essentially back the way we came, since it's an area I'm familiar with, since we've already walked down it. I just want to teleport back to an area that's the maximum distance, so 500 feet away down the road
Okay, fair enough.
that we came from.
So in that case, I'm gonna
Nothing
do
super
some.
specific, but
I'm gonna do some quick arrangements on the map of the city,
absolutely.
just so I can make sure that everything is measured right.
Now I teleport 500 feet directly into the air, and then I cast levitate on me.
So,
I'm free.
depending on what jester class, I actually have feather falls. So, sadly, that's not the jester class I picked, so I don't have it.
Okay,
Yeah, I
because I'm not
Just
doing
want to
that.
really
That'd be
measure.
that'd be fucked up.
Okay, so that's 30, and then over on the map.
Here's the thing: I also had Misty Steps, so I could have gotten out of that tavern whenever I wanted.
All right, so the way I'm.
That's true.
Yeah, but would your character have done it?
Nope.
Yeah.
That's why I
Exactly.
haven't.
But Bosk would.
So here's the thing, Brandon. With the way that it scales. If you were to go 500 feet, like any direction, pretty much, you would go outside the walls of the city.
Not a very big city then.
All right.
Nope.
I guess just back the way we came, closer to the like. I guess if I noticed like an alley or something,
or the
on
dicks
the-
if you read it.
haha. Like I guess if I would have noticed any kind of alleyway or something as we were walking in that I could have just remembered was there.
I'm gonna say that because Rem went down the one alleyway to change.
Yeah.
You could definitely pinpoint that location for sure.
Perfect. I'll do it.
So in that case, I'm going to, over on this map, put you and Telly over there. Where the fuck did they go? How did you let them get away, laddie?
I don't know.
Well, Rope's not around him anymore, so he's fair game.
I'm sorry about that, Telly. But I got the feeling that those guys wanted to cook you, or at least kill you for a bounty. So
You
I
know,
didn't think you'd mind if we came back here.
I know it sounds pretty alright. It doesn't
Damn
sound like
dwarf
they
and
were
their
very happy.
shortcomings.
No, they seemed like a bunch of very angry little men.
Yeah, I don't think they appreciated my jokes, and the worst part is I didn't even use any short jokes, so I was trying to tailor it to them.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of
I'm
those
not there,
were
am
not. I think
No.
some of those maybe were not your best material.
Oh
But I
well,
believe in you. I know you can do better.
well, you know, sometimes, you know, we have our off days, we have our on days. I guess it was just not my on day. But I'll take a note of that. And Telly just like writes it down in a piece of paper that he has. Not a good joke to tell. Okay.
One about the earthquake was actually pretty good. I liked that one though.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure to keep that in the lineup. You know, they were an Earth genasi, so I tried to keep the jokes kind of Earth related. But
No, absolutely, that's really good.
I
Above table, would you say those jokes were down to earth?
Oh my god!
They're certainly well grounded.
these jokes were, in my taste, pretty like well grounded. But I
Thank you.
guess
I was going to say that too.
Yeah, but
they flew everyone's
were-
head.
You were
Right
off
over
to
their
a
head.
rocky start.
Is that a short joke? Oh my god.
They were pretty stable.
Just the right height.
All right, that's
No
we're
bucket
good.
Good,
required?
know your audience. Definitely play to your audience. It's a great move. It's a great
It was a
instinct.
bit. It was a bit rocky.
It was a shame that our audience just kind of sucked today, but you know, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think they were really in the mood to laugh anyhow.
Yeah.
Listen,
By the way-
just don't take for granted.
Oh my god!
That
Ah.
is good.
Oh my god,
That is
again.
good.
Look, next time I'm sure you'll rock the block.
You know, I'll do my best.
By the way, just so that you know, I did see in that building a wanted poster with your name on it. That is, I think, how they fit. Yes, I know. Well, with your face on it, not your name.
Why would they want to? Why would they want me? Do they want
So do
more
you-
jokes? Should I go tell them more jokes? I can think of more
No,
jokes.
no. I don't think so. Okay, do you remember that Goliath shopkeeper, the magic shop owner in that town we passed by on our way? Remember him? The guy you got the bag of holding from.
Oh yeah, that guy. He was pretty cool.
Okay,
That
so
was a
you
fun
remember
place.
you remember casting a spell on him to get that good deal, right?
What?
When you magically charmed him.
No. I just told him a really good joke, and he gave me a discount.
Okay, well, either way, he was definitely under the impression that you magically bewitched him and cheated him out of the money.
No.
Yes. And
When
when
I
I-
never hold
when I-
up in court.
when I spoke to him afterwards, he was very livid. He was incredibly livid, and he asked if I had seen you or if I knew who you were. And I couldn't get out of telling him. I mean, obviously, you're a Tortle, and that's frankly that's pretty rare. You don't see a lot of those. But he asked if I had a name or something, or if I knew anything about you, and I told him a fake name, so that if anything, maybe he would be thrown off your trail. At the very least, he would think you were someone else and not be able to come after you. But I told him the name Benny, and now it seems that name has come up on a wanted poster with your photo, your picture. I don't know what a photo is. Your picture. I don't think photos are a thing.
What is
Guns
a
were invented before photos.
photo?
Your likeness. Your toes are on that wanted poster, my friend.
Oh, that's disgusting. My toes are filled with barnacles. We don't need to say that.
But also your face with your characteristic hat is on that wanted poster.
Oh, I love
And
my hat.
It's a very nice hat. It's very becoming and it suits you well.
It's very colorful.
It is very colorful. I don't know where you got the dye for that hat. That seems very, very uncommon around these parts. But anyway, the point is, I destroyed that poster, but there may be more. So just try and be careful. Keep an eye out for any posters that have your face on it, and maybe be aware that people might be looking for you.
So, did he not like my joke that I told him?
I think he liked the joke so very. I think he liked the joke so very much that he thought it was unfair how hard he laughed and gave you a discount.
Well, that sounds.
It sounds like your joke literally enchanted him to the point that he felt cheated afterwards and became very livid.
Well, that sounds a bit unfair. I was just trying to make him happy.
Telly's adorable. I
I
want to
just
have Telly as a pet.
Just put my. What the fuck?
I think that's called BDSM.
Oh man.
No, it's called enslavement.
Yeah.
Oof.
But it's okay. There's no such thing as total rights, only human rights.
Oh my god.
Especially in Oliver's country.
Well, here's the thing. We have total rights on me.
Oh my gosh.
Oof. But now Ulbrich wants to go into Tortle warfare.
Oof.
I put my hand on Telly's shoulder and I just say, "Look, we'll figure this out and we'll get through it. But in the meantime, let's just try and be careful, because people might be after you. Maybe we should get back. We should maybe get back, not quite into the bar, but let's try and go back and meet up with the rest of our group.
Oh, I guess we should probably meet up with everybody. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Let's just not walk right back into the bar. Let's maybe wait to see who comes out.
Did they?
Oh, shit.
Did they also
Right.
not like my jokes? I think I heard a good few snickers right in that place.
You know, a couple of them really struck gold, I think, but with a couple of those, you really hit pay dirt.
Well, that's a shame because I don't see any more gold in my pockets. I still have the same amounts.
Telly, do you know what autism is?
Oh my god.
Inspiration.
Inspiration for who?
I can't. I just can't.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Thomas.
Broken Thomas.
I'm dead.
Not yet.
I'm sorry. I just as long as you laugh, it's okay.
So usually when I tell a joke, people are in awe, but it. That's all I got. I don't know. I got nothing.
Albert wants turtle soup now.
Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe I'm having a stroke.
Oh, that happens sometimes.
So,
Should we try and meet up with everybody else now?
yeah, let's.
So at this
make our way
point-
back. My head hurts.
Back at the inn, real quick. So, as you may have seen, the dwarves and their compatriots have left the inn and have been searching. While this conversation has been going on, I've been doing real-time investigation checks, and every single time they roll high enough, they take a correct turn to find you guys. And in case you haven't noticed,
Wait, how could they possibly?
by asking people, and well, because keep in mind that if they look into an alleyway and they don't see a turtle and a half-orc, they know you aren't there. So their investigation check covers the amount of ground they're able to cover and rule out logically that you guys aren't there.
Huh.
Even though you don't have any tracks, which would be a survival check, this is part of them using their reasoning to figure out, okay, if they're not in this half of the city, they got to be up here.
As the player, I call bullshit.
Oh my gosh. Okay. In that case, do we hear anything or have any indicator that there might be someone nearby?
Perception check.
All right. Oh hell yeah! That's another 19.
All right, so you definitely hear 4 sets of footsteps that are kind of approaching the alleyway.
That's
All
a
right,
9.
if we don't find them here, we'll try to go to the other side of the city. See if they double back at the inn.
Oh no.
And this is just as a free thing. Everyone who's at the inn is free to move their characters where they want at this point within the city. If you guys want to try to find them, you would need to mention a check. And obviously, you'd have to be moving at a pace that is befitting. I'd definitely say Rem and Albrecht would have gone there at this point, because, I mean,
is everyone else still in the tavern, or have they left it, or what?
Albrecht and Rem have canonically left.
Yeah.
Anybody else who wants to come?
Honestly, I'm gonna say I followed the dwarves from afar.
All right,
And
I can definitely say that.
I did the same thing. I followed them from afar because I.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
sorry, I was taking a shot.
Dang it.
Oh yeah, I can. You know, I use the power of water to, appear in different places.
Do you have anything that would let you get on top of one of those roofs very quickly, like right now?
Oh, hold on, I forgot to get my headphones again. Oh, fuck, this is awkward.
Fuck!
Hello. I'm back.
Do you have anything that would let you get on top of one of those roofs right now? And he points up over.
Oh yeah,
here.
absolutely. I can go ahead and cast Misty Step.
Do it, and I do the same thing.
Good. Because at that point, they made it to the alleyway right as you got. So where do you go? Do you go onto?
I'm on top of this roof.
All right.
Let's see Misty Step. Okay, it's just 30 feet, so yeah, it's gonna be on top of the alleyway.
So as you guys get onto the
Roof.
that house, the roof, you are able to see pretty far off in the distance, way far south. You do see a very large hill that's towering over the other buildings, and you do see what appears to be a set of large double doors leading inside.
Why is that relevant?
Well, they just pop up there, and they immediately see this hill staring down at them.
I mean, I'm sure it will be relevant.
Can you ping what direction that is?
I think it's
Sure,
south.
it's south, and then you just could follow that all the way down that big gray blob that's currently also in fog of war. Yep, that's it.
Okay, cool.
So, anyways, your pursuers pop into the alleyway, and Albrecht is apparently right in their face. Get the fuck out of here, laddie!
Albrecht just pulls out his hammer menacingly.
And
Come
then
on, short stack, let's just settle this here right now.
the dwarf seems to cast a spell, and his voice becomes really booming. Red alert! The Rasalgrins have initiated an assault on our town. Requesting backup.
Uh-oh. Ram, I need your help.
Well, at this point, all we
She
can
was
do.
gonna kind of step forward a little bit. Well,
Mhm.
What are you talking about? He's helping me. And she's gonna pull out a piece of paper and hand it to one of the dwarves that has my seal.
So these are some of the guards over here. This big guy over here is a Goliath. They're on the scene of. We heard there was requests for backup. Or Salgrins. He looks over at Albrecht. One of them raises his crossbow at you, and the Goliath stoops down to look at your piece of paper. Yes,
Yes.
what's up?
Yes, he's my bodyguard, and I'm showing him my official guild letter.
Ooh, nice. So, how is that relevant? He's attacking the city. He's a spy.
No, he's
Albrecht
not.
looks around.
He's my bodyguard.
I have not attacked anything. I am completely innocent here.
The dwarf says, he's trying to interfere with our pursuit of a criminal, trying to take him out from under us.
Let me correct you there, dwarf. I'm in pursuit of a criminal. You and your gang of the Lollipop Guild decide to ruin my plan.
We
to
represent the
said-
Lollipop Guild.
You're
Sorry.
fucking saying this while you're surrounded by dwarf guards, man.
Holy shit.
I was in pursuit of a dangerous criminal when he decided to pop out of nowhere and, well, essentially ruin my plan. So I'm not sure who's the professional. If he claims to be it, then he is very amateur in bounty hunting.
The guards say, he ain't just a bounty hunter, lad. He's one of us. The town guard.
Well, then
Well,
control your men.
This is a very short town, then.
And then he just stares at Ram like, control him? He's trying to catch a criminal, and you little band of misfits is trying to interfere with an official investigation. If anything, you need to control your men.
But it was a
Anything-
What
criminal
you're saying
that
makes
you're
no
detaining,
sense.
though.
Because we had the turtle in ropes, and then he barged in. Who's talking? Who said
So
that?
you know what? I'll do different voices. So
Okay.
for the guard, I'm going to do. I'll do a rough voice like I did for the hobgoblin earlier, and the Scottish voice will be the dwarf that you guys were quarreling with. We were in the
Okay.
bar all fucking afternoon.
And did you make your pursuit then?
And then the guard just says, "It doesn't matter. This is not your jurisdiction. And if you weren't intending to turn him over to us, that is, by preventing the guards from making the arrest. Doesn't
Well, then
matter
this
if you
is
got
a-
him
this is a-
first."
Well, then I hate to say it, but this is a shit guard.
And also, he's wanted in the Empire, so I believe my jurisdiction knows no bound, and I was going to expedite him to said Empire.
Extradite.
Thank you, extradite.
And you think that we're just gonna let you walk away with our bounty while he's in our territory, and you shouldn't even be welcome here?
You will at least be compensated.
Are you going to pay us the full bounty that's owed for us, given that his bounty is active here?
Since I've been doing most of your work, I believe that I should have the bigger cut of the bounty.
But that's predicated on whether or not you bring him in. And so I just had to ask, how did he get away from you? He's a turtle.
Well, he has an accomplice.
There we go. What is this accomplice?
He's short, that's the only thing I know. Could be a bearded dwarf, or he could be a mutated goblin with the beard of a dwarf.
He ain't
Or
telling the
cobalt.
fucking truth at all. It was a half-orc. A half-orc,
Again.
you say?
Again, a mutated goblin with the beard of a dwarf.
That actually changes things. You think he went to the purification pools? You could easily hide out there. That's where all the orc and goblin refugees hang out.
Well, then why don't you go check there instead of fucking fighting with us?
Tell
And
you what.
again, I have attacked no city, no person. I haven't attacked anybody. I'm innocent here.
He looks over at the one guard you guys were fighting with. We'll have a full debriefing from you. And we'll talk with your superior. He looks at them. No more causing trouble in our town. You find the Tortle, you bring him here, we give you half the bounty. This is still our jurisdiction. And then the Kriegian citizen is the one who put it out. Capiche?
No, thank you. I know what this capiche is. It sounds like a dwarven pie, which is probably the shite that you make.
Oh my.
Oh my god. The worst fucking diplomat ever.
Albrecht never mentioned that he was a diplomat. I mean,
I know. That's the part that makes it so great.
Man, if only Telly was there to try and convince people to calm down.
No.
no, it's,
And you don't?
just gag him, please.
Like, gag me with a spoon.
God, I haven't heard that phrase in many years.
Thanks. Yep.
Why did you hear it once?
Have you not seen that video?
No,
No,
and I don't want to. Don't post in the fucking thing. Sorry. No, what
You
do
ever
I
gag
do?
yourself with a spoon?
No, buddy. We're gonna send it to you directly. We're all gonna spam you with this video.
Oh no. In any case, so the guards say, "We'll split up and sweep the city. You lot, since you're new, you can go to the pools of vacation. It's in that cave, just south of here."
we will, and we will collect the full bounty.
Half. And keep
Yeah,
in
whoever-
mind.
Whoever finds them first.
Now then, Telly and Bosk make stealth checks.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on.
My cat is sitting on my dice tray right now.
Okay, let's see. That is a 17 plus.
Child move.
21.
All right.
That one's a. Oh my god, cat! Alright, hold on. I gotta roll that again because she knocked it off the fucking desk, so I'll pick that up in a minute.
Okay. So.
Okay.
I
That's a
know
12
this.
plus 3, 15.
I know this probably won't do much, but since Telly is kind of being pursued, I'd like to use my disguise kit to change my appearance in some way.
What exactly do you have in mind? Because you can paint your face, but you're still a fucking turtle.
I want to know how you disguise that
Yeah.
shell.
If you can find a credible way to disguise yourself, I will allow you to roll for it. But
I have an idea, but I'm not
Telly
sure.
changes the shell to become a giant Venus flytrap, and he pretends he's a crisis actor.
What the fuck?
Alright.
I'm constantly being eaten by a Venus flytrap.
Alright, so let me just read the disguise kit real fast to see if there's what I can do.
mm-hmm.
It has hair dye. I don't have hair.
Mm-hmm.
We're off to a great start.
and I can use I can disguise changes to small physical appearances, and proficiency with kits when you add your proficiency to any ability checks you make with visual disguise. Yeah.
Yeah, the shell's way too big. You would
So-
have to try to
So
hide it.
here's the thing. I would like to be, instead of a turtle, I'll be a tortoise. Fucking perfect disguise.
Never fucking see it coming.
They'll never see our company.
They're not gonna
Oh my
fucking care.
Is that my idea?
Well, the thing is,
my
you would have to
God.
be. Ulrich would have to be able to communicate his idea. So while this is
Here's
going
the thing,
on, the guards that you guys have been fighting have moved on to another part of the city.
I can make my shell look more like a backpack and me more like a human instead of a turtle, and paint myself like a human color.
I was thinking more of a shield than that backpack.
Well, you're not there, so it doesn't matter.
But in any case, there are no more guards, and they've cleared off to try to find the fugitives.
Yeah. So at that point, I could also just take off my jester uniform as well, and put on fucking commoner clothing.
There you guys are. I had to finish everyone's meat because you just left it on the table.
Good work, Hugo.
He hiccups.
Hugo, did you pay for our meat?
He hiccups one more time. Yeah, he was suspicious of people dining and dashing for some reason, so I covered the tab.
God damn it.
I give Hugo a gold piece.
Thanks.
It should have been that much. I gave the bartender 6 gold. Oh well.
You did make clear.
So where are
Alright,
these boys?
The rest of you guys can roll perception because you have to find either a 15 or a 21. Beat it or beat it.
Did we hear the conversation that went on down there as
Hey,
well?
hey,
Everyone
bud.
is literally shouting.
bud.
You could definitely hear what was
Hey,
happening.
bud. That's
I
a
rolled
16 plus 6. That's a 22.
Oh fuck me.
So you actually found both of them.
When and where, Brandon?
Hey. On this roof.
Hey.
Now.
Telly whips
Ulrich
out their giant.
Found Bosk.
Oh no.
So I climb the tree, and then I get onto the roof. Do they notice me?
Fuck.
That all depends. Which
Are
way
you
are they
being
facing?
stealthy? I mean, I imagine I'm facing the center of the center of the roof.
Yeah, I'm probably facing over here in this direction,
So
like the
Okay.
southeast.
Where's Sister Celia?
She's not with you.
Strip club.
fucking nice.
And then
Jesus.
just Hugo opens his beak and you just hear Comic-Con.
Oh no.
Y'all are too much.
I leaned to Sister Martha. Do you know where Sister Celia and bitch Agatha went to?
The four of us, me, Hugo, and the two of them left at the same time. They said they would look south by those caves, and I and Hugo went up this way.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Accompany Sister Martha. Let's go to the caves.
And I sneak up behind Bosk and Telly, and I go, "What are you two doing?" And I start chuckling.
You. How did you find us?
Oh,
Whoa.
hello, Reb.
I mean,
What kind of salad do you like?
totally best kind, kale.
Okay. God.
I don't
I'm
know. I
scared.
prefer more of a Caesar salad if you ask me. Caesar
And
salad.
I point my sword toward Telly.
No, it's he's been with
Does
me
he
the
even
whole
know
time.
about that? Above table, does he even know about that?
I think
It's-
so. I think
You guys
I think we
told me
him
once.
Yeah, we told you once. Yeah.
But Telly doesn't remember.
Oh my god.
You know, a nice seaweed salad also sounds pretty good. Those are pretty nice.
Oh
So-
my god.
Anyways, does anybody follow Albrecht, Shiva, and Martha to the caves?
Telly doesn't know they left.
True.
She was gonna follow Aldrich, follow the rest of them, but she's gonna do it stealthily. Or try to be.
Roll stealth.
I miss
30-20.
20?
Yep.
Alright. And a 1, and a 2, and
Away
And
we
a
go.
skidly
you think you're
do.
hidden.
Oh.
Yay!
I'm gonna roll perception, see if I can see this little shit. I got a 12. Does that beat?
Nah. That doesn't beat 30-20.
Nah, fam.
Now then, Flax and Axe.
yes.
Do you follow them to the caves, or do you stay with the current fugitives?
I like how they didn't even give the results of Hawaii. They just said it's straight to Biden.
Wow.
Oh yeah. By the way, all the other propositions passed in Phoenix, KKIA is going to remain the mayor by an overwhelming majority.
Oh,
Mhm.
all right. How come
Is-
the only one that hasn't?
Is
Sorry,
that a
go
good thing?
She's Democratic, so I think it's a good thing.
Alright, yeah, sure.
What were you gonna say, Brandon?
I was going to say, it looks like Nevada doesn't have any results, and Alaska doesn't have any results. Those are the only ones that have nothing yet.
Well, the thing is that those they're western states, so they get their votes in a lot later. Alaska is like the latest. I mean, yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
true.
latest
That makes
8 o'clock out of like anyone.
Hmm.
And I doubt Sister Martha will get much better reception either.
If only we had somebody else here with us that can assist.
She was gonna pull on the
If only.
Aldrich's shorts. Or like his tunic, whatever.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hi!
Hey Shiva, you wanna help us out? Before I kill you?
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Ooh.
Touche, little one. Touche.
She's gonna just waddle her way to the
We may
The
want to
guard.
get we may want to get out of sight, Albrecht.
No!
You're actually pretty good where you are. Yep, there you go. Now then, do you knock on the door? Shiva.
Yes.
Voice responds. Who's there?
Me? Who's there?
Oh, you're by the keyhole. You're not the keyhole. You're below the peephole. I'll go to the lower one, but it's not really used as a peephole. It's a little bit bigger than the eyes, if you know what I mean. It's how some people pay for entry, but that's not the point Dear.
Oh no.
He opens a very area of peephole that's wider in diameter and roughly at your eye level. But you see his face on the other side. What can I do for you? Oh, you're a kobold.
This is a pretty small hole.
It's a glory hole.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Who said that? Who's found out our secret? I mean, who's in the... Someone on the stairs? Isn't those our Solgrins?
Yes, they're my acquaintances.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What are you doing hanging around with that lot? They're racist, they're destructive, they're imperialists. They want to take over the entire fucking region and the world. The fuck is wrong with you?
That, my friend, is a good question.
But this is the place where people who have something wrong with them, people who are infected with evil desires, the desire to destroy and...
And you're wondering why they're here.
What are you saying?
They're
Are you
coming
saying-
here to, they're here to cleanse themselves. Isn't that the cleansing chambers?
You're right. They are, out of everybody, they're just as cruel as the orcs that suffer under the tyranny of Grumsh or the goblinoids who bow before cruel Maglobians. You're right.
Yeah, and think about it. We're just one step from turning some potential enemies to allies.
Roll me
Do
a
you wanna be
persuasion check just to be sure.
Yeah, no problem. Persuasion, yes. Dirty 21.
Ooh. He says, "You have a point, little dragon. After all, they're suffering under the same sort of bloodlust that has corrupted my kind for so long. You're right. They need our help." And you hear the locks of the door kind of...
She was gonna turn back around and said, "Alright, you guys can come in."
And then out comes a 6'5" tall human that's in plated armor.
You walk in, and you see one large pool over here, and a smaller fountain. Well, not a smaller fountain, but another fountain with a large statue in a meditative position. And all around, you see orcs, bugbears, hobgoblins, regular goblins. A lot of them are covered in scars and bruises, and even though they still carry weapons with them, you can see that they almost appear like dulled or broken otherwise out of use. And they just seem to be either relaxing, taking some time in and out of the pool, and eating some simple looking food. Now then, back to the north side of town. Rem, you have a couple of Viridian fellows by you.
Amazing.
I want to go to the gym and battle Misty.
Wow.
I cerulean what you did there. Yeah, it didn't work.
That was Misty was the Cerulean gym, wasn't she? Or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Viridian City was Giovanni.
Fuck. Oh man. All right. I fucked it up.
You're fine.
Yeah. Well, you guys got the Pokemon reference, so it's okay.
That's all that matters.
I'm gonna drink
Ye-
more beer.
Ah, shit. I just realized only 22 of 175 vote centers reported for Arizona.
Mm.
Really?
So this could be extremely different by tomorrow.
22 out of how many?
175.
Oh.
So this could be
Why?
drastically different by tomorrow.
Why are so few reporting in?
Well, at least that's according to the Maricopa County website. It could be completely different for all I know.
Really?
Hopefully, it's better for I guess our side. I assume everyone is on the same page here.
Does the
Yeah,
Google,
pretty much.
Roughly.
the Google Analytics say that Arizona has 75% of its reporting? Yeah.
That's what the Associated Press says. So I don't know. Maybe the website for I don't know.
I don't know. Wait, which other ones were confirmed? Oh, Montana was confirmed for red, 51 to 49.
Gross.
For real.
Going in here. Let's see. Oregon, California. How many people live in California?
Too
probably
many.
like 5.
Like 5, you think? Maybe.
12.
Yeah, I think.
5
All right,
million in
maybe
one
like
city.
at least 12 people.
Because like what? How many? So there's like a total of 10 million votes from California so far, more or less. Like total of 10. And it looks
Yeah.
like Arizona has a total of, it looks like around 2.5 million so far. There's definitely more than that, more people than that living in Arizona, right? There's like 2 million people in Phoenix alone, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but half of us are fucking idiots, so that's upset.
I mean,
I
sure,
mean,
I'm one of them.
still don't vote. People still don't vote anyway, so
I'm one of those idiots. What's up, motherfucker?
you're fine,
Oof.
man.
I don't vote.
You know, it happens.
Oh, really?
There's over 7 million people here in Arizona.
Dang, it's a lot.
I thought there were only 4 million. Well,
Nope.
guess I was wrong.
As of 2019, over 7 million.
Nah, man, we're like the 14th or 15th most populated state.
I thought it was 4th.
That's
It's a big
disgusting.
city.
I was here before. It was cool.
Is it 4th?
This is Arizona. It's never been cool.
Well, shit, now I want to look it up.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Oh, it's so hot here.
By
Well, in
population.
Phoenix, it is.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I just assume when people say Arizona, it's just Phoenix entirely.
California,
Not where
Texas,
I'm from.
Florida, New York, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Ohio.
Wait, we have Flagstaff? What the fuck is that?
Let's see.
The fuck is a Flagstaff?
Nah,
You
Arizona's
s-
14.
You see, son.
7.37 million total. Washington has 7.7. So California is 40 million. Texas is 29 million. Florida is 21. New York is 19.4. Pennsylvania 12.8. Then 12.6, 11.7, 10.76, 04, and then everything else is under 9 million.
Ah,
Of course, Wyoming has a whopping 567,000 people. Wyoming is not real.
How many people
Wait.
live in Montana?
I think Montana might be second lowest. No, hold on. Let's say I have a list right here.
you know, I hear there's 2 people there, Hannah and also Smiley.
Now, Montana is the 44th most populated state, 1.08 million.
Alright, I take it that's probably my best joke of the night.
Okay. So Montana has 1.08
Yeah.
million. Rhode Island has 1.05.
Yeah.
And then everything, Delaware, South Dakota, North Dakota, Alaska, DC, Vermont, and Wyoming all have less than 1 million.
I mean,
Doesn't-
DC's not even a state.
Oh, shit.
I was gonna say, DC doesn't even have like an electoral vote. So
Yes,
people
they
in
do.
DC
Yes, they do.
They can vote.
They have
The
electoral
presidential
votes.
There's I believe, a constitutional amendment saying they can vote in elections.
They
Nevada
have.
finally,
They better be able
Nevada,
to.
Nevada finally got put on the map.
Oh shit!
It's red, but that's
Ooh.
just very. But that's 2% reported.
Yeah,
They're updating that a lot. Yeah,
yeah.
just updated it again.
Alright, I guess shall we continue?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's continue.
Now that we had
Sorry, I didn't mean to
our
interrupt.
our update.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what do you guys on the roof do, and what do you do?
You.
Can I try climbing to the roof too?
Sure.
That's where they all are, right?
Yep.
All right, I climb.
Yeah.
I'd say he's pretty good at climbing.
Yeah. I'm gonna say just to save time and effort, you don't need to roll. Rem didn't need to do one.
Okay, then I climb and I make it, I guess.
So, anyways, what are you guys doing?
Hiding from those bounty hunters.
I know
So-
that, but like, what are we gonna do about it?
So I think if I take off my jester outfit and disguise my face maybe into like a more human color aside of the green that I have, I could probably hide from everybody and the wanted mask that apparently upset the storekeeper who thought I was trying to charm him when I just told him a good joke and he loved it.
Is that what you're gonna do? Is just take off the jester outfit, or was there more to it?
I mean, that's a store. I could also, I guess, paint my face, kind of, like you humies do with a like an olive tone shade or the color of dirt. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas.
Hmm. But you see, you have a massive shell.
Oh yeah, see, I can just pretend that's a giant backpack. I'm a strong boy. Let me look at my character sheet right now. Hold on.
Might work.
I'm kind of a strong boy. I could probably carry a strong backpack, big backpack. If not, I also have my bag of holding that carries all my things now.
You mean your shell?
Yeah.
This is like it's canon. Telly's bag of holding is just the shell.
Well, for the purpose of trying not to be a turtle for a second, yeah. But my bag of holding holds everything. I mean, I'm just spitballing ideas that we can try and figure out, and make people not want to kill me for telling really good jokes.
I put down my bag and I get out some clothing, kind of mesh them together, try to get like the same color, and I make a makeshift bag, I guess,
Mhm.
to kind of convert his shell into a backpack.
Okay,
Roll
and to
me
also,
an intelligence check to
I-
see if you can do this.
if you will allow it, I also have the mending cantrip, so if I could use that to make it even better,
Tell
or
you
at
what,
least to give assist advantage.
here's a way that so you're saying like stitch different cloths together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's how that can work. If you tear the cloths, you can use mending to essentially put the broken ends together.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
You still want me to roll?
Yes, because you still want it to appear convincing.
Yeah, and my role was just kind of just to help him give advantage on the
Yeah,
mending.
you have advantage on this intelligence check because he's assisting you with the mending cantrip.
Oh, thank God. So the advantage roll is a 16 plus 4.
All right. So you actually make it. It looks pretty convincingly like a very large backpack.
And I give him one of the hats I have in my bag, and I put it on his head.
Oh well, that's very nice. I do appreciate that. I love hats. They
Yeah,
block.
you look weird without a hat. Just saying.
Oh, well, that wasn't very nice, but I do appreciate the shade.
No,
even
no,
though,
I mean like,
even though if
I
the
feel
shade
like
is
you
being
would.
thrown at me, it's still pretty nice.
No, I mean like, you look naked without a hat.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I appreciate that. That's nice. Yeah.
You hear it kind of like scuffing as Hugo just climbs up.
Oh, Hugo.
Hello. Oh shit. Oh,
What's going on?
who's
What do you
this?
see?
He just points at Telly. Oh wait, is that
Don't.
Tortle?
Uh,
He claps his own beak shut.
How's it going? I'm Melly, uh, the
Merchant.
I'm Melly the merchant. I sell things sometimes, and it's for cheap.
Okay, pleased to meet you, Melly.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
Now what are we gonna fucking do?
Well, we gotta find everyone else.
Yeah, we should probably meet up with everybody else. That'd be pretty good.
Oh, hey, Bosk.
Yeah.
They know what you look like.
Fuck.
Oh,
Tell you what. Do you have any extra clothes in there? Perhaps big enough for me? Maybe a pair of trousers or a hood
Yeah,
or
of
something.
course. I mean,
Maybe a hat.
I kind of took the shape of you, so
That's true.
I should have clothing in your size. And I start pulling out stuff.
He takes off his wizard hat and he starts undoing his robe.
Telly also takes out her his disguise kit and it's like, I can also try and make you look like somebody else if that works. You know, I do have some pretty good abilities with makeup and stuff.
You know, that might be a great idea. Actually, you know what? Yes, if you do that, I could then make my way to. I could see if there's a magic shop in the town, and I might be able to find a more permanent solution for at least you, but maybe myself as well if we have to stay here for some time. But that might be a good. That might be a great start.
Oh, that would be pretty great. All right. I'd like to do. I just use my disguise kit on.
Bosk.
Yeah.
Was it's not Bosk, is it? It's
That's,
yeah,
that's my,
yeah, it's Bosk,
that's my name.
and I have proficiency on this because Jester.
Yep. So the disguise kit is an intelligence check. So you would add your intelligence modifier and your proficiency bonus.
All right, let's go. Oof, that's a big oof. You said intelligence?
Yep.
Oh, that's a bigger oof. Uh, that's a -1 plus my proficiency, which is a 5. To a 4, so 7.
Holy shit.
Okay. So
Thanks,
yeah,
Telly.
you're like your hand's shaking from how nervous you are, and you really butcher it. It almost looks like an elf that's transforming into an orc, but
Yeah,
he definitely looks more on the orc side.
Makeup doesn't work on tusks.
Oh, you look fantastic. I do love the way you're, you look like you're transforming into an orc. It's
Yeah, is it good?
chef kiss. Mwah.
Wait, what? No.
And then Telly walks away.
Oh. Rem, do you maybe have a hood or a mat or a scarf or something that I can? Maybe a scarf or a head wrap. You wouldn't happen to have a burqa in that pack of yours?
I look into my pack and I find
I just need a scarf or something. I can pretend I'm cursed or something. It'll be fine.
I have kind of like Sheik's mask, you know?
So basically, a COVID mask.
Yeah.
That'll do. I just need that and some trousers, and I'll be good.
It looks like a mask, but it's actually a scarf.
That's perfectly fine. I'll if I can borrow it, I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, continue.
Oh, by the way, with that advantage you gave me, my first roll was a 1.
Oh, thank God.
And then I came back with that 16.
I'm glad I did that because that is one of the first times I've actually used mending and it did anything.
Alright, so you guys then proceed to go down to where the others are.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can.
Alright. Then I will start moving you down. So I'll say that the interactions you guys just did would have been a lot of the time they spent trying to get into the caverns and a little bit here. So we're cutting back. And right now you guys aren't there yet, but you're almost there. And we'll just continue with Shiva and the others. And this man right here is the hobgoblin who let you guys in. Now then, welcome to the Purification Caves. This is where those who have anger and hatred and violence infecting their hearts come to have it removed so that they can live a life of peace and love. And he just kind of puts his hand on Albrecht and says, "Please, you need this more than anyone I've ever seen. I can already feel the bloodlust coursing through you."
No, thank you. But I do know of a friend who needs this more than anything.
Who?
This person I'm describing is known as Rem. Rem's bloodlust knows no bound.
I'll definitely keep an eye out for them, but thanks for the heads up, I suppose.
You're
A
welcome.
sudden chill goes down my spine.
If anything, I'm the most level-headed, kindest paladin you've ever met. Who will
I don't
not
believe that. You're a Salgren. I know for a fact that as soon as shit hits the fan, you're gonna be trying to kill me.
You know,
Listen,
as his
has
friend,
any-
he's been pretty nice to me so far. He only tried to kill me maybe like once or twice, but he didn't do it, so it's pretty nice.
Mr. Hobgoblin, has your mother ever told you never judge a book by its cover, but the content of its pages?
And I can tell what the content of your pages are, trust me, buddy.
Well, if it means anything, I'm just a paladin initiative, which is the lowest form I could think of where they haven't corrupted me.
We'll see. And at this point, Telly and the others have arrived. And Rem is apparently doing a dance.
What the fuck is Rem doing?
The bloodlust dance.
Hey, if you want, I could add
Yeah.
I can add some song to that. I pull out my lyre. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly doo.
Doodly 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 doo.
Yes, that
I'm
was
a
lovely.
Catman. Beep-up-up-a-doo.
Beat up 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 up.
Now then, is there a reason you've come to our sacred establishment? Is there anyone that you know who needs to be removed of their dark and violent desires, aside from this Rem fellow?
Nope, that's it.
He says that loud enough for Rem to hear.
You know, sometimes at night when it gets really dark, I don't have any light. Does that count?
He like slams it. He like just knocks his head against the stone walls. Just, oh my god. I've let go of my anger, but my disappointment has gotten stronger.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Brandon,
Yeah. What's up?
Nathaniel's "Oh my God" just sound like Joe Joestar.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. So does that mean I pass? Can I come in?
Incredible.
Whatever.
I have
As long
fan-
as you're not here to cause trouble. And he glares at Albrecht and Celia.
you know, I'm not a fan of trouble, but I'll do my best. And if the door opens, Telly's gonna walk in.
Yep, well, it is open currently, so anybody can go in.
Alright, cool. Telly walks in.
Do you have anger in your heart? Nope, just crippling depression.
Oh, you know, I have that too. It's
Welcome
very
in.
nice sometimes.
You'll fit right in. As long as you don't make jokes as bad as that last one. Or, no, that wasn't even a joke. That was just bad.
Oh boy.
Telly doesn't hear it. Or Telly ignores it. We don't know yet.
Yeah. He looks over at Bosk. Ah, does he have a sickness? Is that why he covers his face?
Yes.
I'm going through a lot right now.
Please come in. The waters will soothe you.
Thank you. And then walk in.
Celia walks forward to Albrecht. It's almost absurd to believe, Albrecht, that all of these things that are supposed to be just monstrous and killing us seem so docile. Do you really think this is too good to be true?
Well, as I told that hobgoblin, I'll say the same to you. Never judge a book by its cover.
Maybe. I just hope the book doesn't slam in our face, especially with, our largest rival having a significant force of peoples that are definitely inclined to war.
Albert,
Something to chew on.
Albert whispers to her, "If the book slams in our face, then I have a hammer to slam back with."
So how does Rem and Flaxenax respond to all of this? Bless you.
How do I respond to getting in, or how do I respond to the
Well, now that the conversation, and because you would now be indoors now at this point.
Oh, so they just let me in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What did they say anything like to me when I approached, or?
I'll say the hobgoblin looks at you and says, "Have you come to be cleansed of your violent desires?"
See, I want to say that you doesn't have any violent desires, but since I've graphically described every single fatality he's ever done, I know that it's bullshit.
I see the conflict in your eyes. This is where you belong.
I see the conflict in your eyes.
Oh man.
One eye shows an angry housewife, and the other eye shows an angry house husband. They're yelling at each other.
Oh no. Mom and Dad, stop fighting.
I hate when mommy and daddy fight.
That.
So the one hobgoblin comes back with what appears to be a bugbear. Very large, mean-looking guy, but he just says, "Welcome to our humble abode. I am sort of unique here because I was born in this colony to purified parents, and I've I must tell you that this really does work. It even passes down generationally. I've I've gone on a vegan diet, and I've never been in battle once.
Oh my god, this is our man.
Really? Well, we would like to interview you if you don't mind.
Of course, this would be the time to help spread awareness of our, shall we say, uh, practices here."
Oh,
He
definitely.
goes forward. Celia kind of taps on Albrecht's shoulder and says, "I'll be right back. But be careful, Albrecht. Just don't do anything that you would do."
Well, shit. Might as well get drunk then.
I said not. What would you like to know about what we've accomplished here?
Is there anywhere we can go privately?
I suppose I could come with you to the inn.
No. Do you have a quarters or a sleeping area?
I can clear out the meditation room. It's right over here. Hey, Jerry, could you please? Oh, cuss.
Oh, did you
Follow
say
me in here.
Telly? I can assist with that.
I said Jerry. Wait, Telly? I don't know any Telly.
Oh, well, let me tell you about that. I'm a jester. I can help you out with anything you need.
Well, we would certainly like some entertainment here to keep the spirits up. The purification can be a very, very sad process as it goes through a lot of a person's mind. Now then, I heard your name, Albrecht, so how may I be of assistance?
You know what? I forgot the parchment and inkwell because I do want to interview you. Let me talk to my associate. Give me one moment. Go up to Rem and Shiva and Bask and Flaxanax, and I whisper into them. So I think this is our person to get the blood from. How are we gonna do this? Me being straightforward, and I want his blood isn't a good idea.
No.
Like how much blood do we need?
Hold on, let me check something really quickly. I
Alright,
might have an idea, but I have to check my character stat sheet.
alright.
Were we told exactly how much we
Never
need?
mind, my medicine is only a 1.
Were we told how much
What?
we need?
What do you like? What was your thought?
I was hoping that I could say that since I'm a monk, I have deep understanding of medicine, and then I could like bullshit like a bleeding technique to heal them. And
Well, I'm literally a healing artificer, so I could, and like I kind of pull out the needles in my wrist, and I can say, that we're trying to get samples.
Do you need to
different
perform a
people.
physical?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're
Basically.
also trying to get samples, I can also help with that. I know a little
we're
bit
good,
about
Melly.
the anatomy of everybody.
Melly, I feel like you're gonna be better off entertaining the guests, so that way.
Here's the thing, I'm really good at entertaining people, so everybody else can get what they need.
Okay, well there
Yeah,
you go. You can count you. I can count on you with that.
You could tell jokes and play your liar.
Exactly.
You know, I'm down with this idea.
Do you reconvene with him, Albrecht?
Yes, and I bring my companions with me.
So, I understand this could be very strange, especially since I'm very large and brutish looking, but I assure you that I've truly committed my life to assisting others and making sure that we can be free of dark forces that would seek to enslave us under cruel gods. Is there any way that I can assist you in this goal?
You know, I
Well,
don't think you're very brutish, I think you're more of a Caesar. You ask me.
Wow.
So just to clarify,
I can't believe you fucking said that.
I'll just go kill myself, it's okay.
Oh,
No,
I'll
let
do it
let
for
me-
you.
Yeah, same. Let me assist. So, just want to get clarification, but you've been innocent throughout your entire life, correct?
Of course, I've never harmed anybody. I've never killed anything.
Not even a fly, a small little household fly.
I feel no need to. After all, it's simply trying to live its life. I would shoo it away as gently as possible, but I don't have the desire to kill, the desire to harm. It's just not within me.
Okay, and I will now have you talk directly to my associate, Dr. Darkflight.
Doctor,
Yes.
your compatriot said I could be of assistance to you.
Oh yes, we're just getting some blood work. We're traveling place to place, and we're just collecting samples. We may need some of your blood if that's okay with you.
How so? What are these samples for?
Oh, we're just trying to further our testing with sicknesses, and we come through a conclusion that an innocent person's blood strengthens someone's ability to overcome any kind of like it helps cure the body.
Interesting concept, especially since most healing does come from goodwill and the desire to assist. Of course, I'd be happy. How much do you need?
Hmm.
I can donate a pint a
I don't-
day, but I don't know if you have the equipment for that.
Oh, I do have the equipment for that.
Imagine
Oh.
if he just responds, all of it.
That would be silly.
That'd be fucked.
Silly. What are you talking about?
Goodwill, that's your
fuck.
favorite place to shop.
Oh fuck.
Ah, you did it again.
Hey.
So he extends his arm and reveals his vein. Given that he's a bugbear, he's still pretty bulky, and you can definitely see like the kind of the bulging vein in his arm.
Okay. And so I take out like a kind of like it looks like a mason jar from out of my pack
Hmm.
that also has like a tube leading from the jar to one of the needles that are in my wrist.
Nice.
And I just tell him it's gonna hurt just a little bit. You'll feel like a slight pain, but once the blood gets going, there shouldn't be no other.
Of course. I
At this
understand.
point, Telly pops in. So, what do you call a goblin with an injured leg? A hobbling goblin.
Oh, you.
And-
Normally, if I were a regular bugbear, I'd definitely have the desire to beat your head against the stone ceilings and then drown the rest of you in the pools. But right now, all I can feel is pity.
Wait, there's a difference between all of you. Oh, alright.
Of course, there's a difference. We're all different people at heart.
Oh, well, that's very sweet. Well, what do you get when you cross a ghoul with a vampire? A hemoglobin.
That one's actually pretty good,
that's pretty
I will
good.
say.
I
Now
like that.
then, so the extraction process has begun, and you are filling that mason jar with his blood.
Heck
Hey,
yeah.
Melly.
And filling it with that hemoglobin too, if English.
Yep.
Science.
Out of character. I mean, I'm just saying we can always open up this mason jar and just slit his throat and just have all of it come out. It's a lot quicker.
I
It's a
mean, we
lot quicker.
could. We probably shouldn't, though.
The jar has been filled at this point, and
Wait,
you are.
wait.
Yep.
I thought it was a jar.
Uh,
Leave me alone. I've had like 10 shots of alcohol.
Listen,
there's no excuse.
it's a jar that's called mason. All right.
Oof.
Man.
No, that's not his. That's not what he's getting at.
Yeah, that was
This motherfucker.
that was mainly for Eldon and Brandon.
I I can't
I'm too
believe
tired to
you.
understand what's going on.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's move on.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Now then, you have filled the mason jar and it is sealed tight.
All right.
I hope I can truly be of assistance through this, but now I
Oh,
must
yeah.
tend to the others. It's sometimes it's very difficult because the desires are very difficult to suppress. The it doesn't. It's not a one-time thing. You go in and you're cleansed. It's a continuous process of healing from the traumas undergone from these foul deities. Thank you, and I'll see myself out.
No, just want
Okay.
to say thank you, Mr. Bugbear, and you can even say that what you're doing for us could be world saving.
I
Yeah.
would love to think of it like that.
You know, it's
what
really
is
nice you didn't bug
name?
us at all with it.
What is your name, by the way, so we can write on this jar, so we know who to give credit to.
Of course. My name is Graksha. I'll
You
put that in
cut
the
it.
chat.
Yeah.
And as he's leaving the room, you hear what sounds like a boom outside.
What the hell was that?
Invasion.
So, a couple of the places near the oval are on fire.
Oh.
And so does anybody go outside?
Yeah, I guess I go.
Why not?
I follow.
Probably not.
Might as well go.
I'll probably
So as you
be
pop-
too busy paying attention to what's happening inside to really focus entirely outside.
Yep, that's totally fair. So as you guys are going down the stairs, you see Celia standing by Ronalda in the ring.
It's an oval.
Is it the one
True,
to rule
yes.
them all?
What was that?
Nothing.
Ronalda.
No, he was making a Lord of the Ring reference. One
Oh.
ring to rule.
Oh yeah. So anyways, Celia says, I'm telling you, I think this might actually be a legitimate thing. It could work. Perhaps they're not our this isn't truly where our enemies are. I'm afraid that is not a risk I can take, Celia. Not after they've been building up forces all this time. Not ever since demons nearly took over our entire holding in this region. I cannot allow anyone to get a foothold over us ever again. Unfortunately, we must continue with the plan. And she starts casting a spell. And you guys see a portal open right over in the oval, glowing with radiant magic. And then troops start filing out.
What the fuck?
All of them are bearing the purple cloaks of Rasalgrin guards as well as foot soldiers, and many of them are bearing the banner and or brooch of the celestial comet. Ronalda is at their head, and Celia starts backing up. And then Ronalda just cricks her neck as more fire pops out of her hands, and she says, "The invasion will proceed as planned," and that is where we will leave off.
Son
Oh,
of a
joy.
bitch.
Dun dun dun.